Good morning, this is another what I eat in a day. It is Monday today. So what I'm having for my breakfast, I am currently cooking it. I'm having bacon with no fat on, which is free, some mushrooms, which are speed food. I was down to like my last 2 rashers of bacon, so I'm like, let's just get it used. I had a few mushrooms, what I needed eating up because I've got some new ones now, and then I've got an egg as well, so I'm going to have that in a bread roll because I'm down to 1 bread roll left, so I'll just get it used up this morning. Kids have got to hang out soon and it's back to homeschooling for them. Today we are getting a delivery, so under here, underneath the unit, there is light bulbs, and these they're like little strip ones, and they're so expensive to buy them. It's all wired up and anything, but the light bulbs are so expensive, and to kit all this out is a lot of money because they're like, there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there. So they're not like sporadically, they're nearly everywhere. Anyway, and we want to redo all the kitchen up, so we don't want to spend like a lot of money on a light bulb when we're going to be changing things around. So we've bought some strip lights. We've got them behind our telly in our bedroom. So they're coming today, and Chris will be fitting them when he comes home from work, and they're going to go underneath here. So it'll make it a lot brighter in here because it is quite dark. We've only got 1 big window in here, and because it's a gallery kitchen, it is quite dark. I want some brightness in my kitchen, and the light fitting is just, it's only 3 bulbs, and really it needs to be at least 5 in this kitchen to make it brighter. So there's my little ramble, so I can't wait to get those and get a little bit of fancy dancy lights on. Also, I've bought some little fixings as well from Amazon, so I can finally put all my pictures up of the house when it was originally a barn and show you how it got to where it is. So hopefully Chris is in a nice hanging photo frame mood because I really want them up. I cannot wait. So they're going in the dining room. So that's the plan of action today. It's just a normal, busy homeschooling day. So I hope you've had a lovely weekend. So this is my breakfast today. Healthy Extra B. Egg is free. Mushroom speed. Bacon is free because there's no fat. And I'm having it with a black coffee. And I've got a sin's worth of tomato sauce in there, and then I've got a black coffee with some sweetener, and that is my breakfast. So I'm about to do some homeschooling now. Gracie's just got off her hangout call. I'm having a black coffee with some sweetener. I'll need this when I do that homeschooling. There's quite a lot of work to do for Max. I've had a question regarding fry light. Do I use it? What do I think to it? They've heard some comments about it damaging pans, etc, and they are new to Slimming World. So my thoughts on fry light. So this is fry light. It comes in different flavours. This is butter. I've got a garlic one. I've got chili oil. It's a bit of a Marmite situation, this. Now, fry light is renowned for damaging pans, should we say. I've had it in the past. It's damaged a few pans, but fry light works the best at a very low temperature. So if you really want to use fry light, then the best thing I find, and it's not ruined my pants since, is reduce your temperature. I cook everything. Oh, got a delivery. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. My lights have come and my fixings. Anyway, let's get back on to fry light. So I find that fry light, and it clearly states at the back, works better at a low cooking temperature. If you use it like my hob, it's in numbers, so I use everything on like between a 6 and a 7, and I've got no problems. Whilst I was like whacking it up to like a number 9, it started to burn my pans, and so these work better at a low temperature. The best fry light copy is the Aldi ones. I've ran out of mine, and the hubster forgot to get me one from Aldi on Sunday, which is yesterday. So I completely recommend Aldi. That fries at a higher temperature, and it doesn't ruin your pans. It is absolutely incredible. There's other ways to get around it. People use other types of oil which they think is better, and they don't sin it, which is entirely up to them. There's a lot of like oohing and ahhing about Frylight. I've personally used to have problems with it because I used to cook it at a too high a temperature and it used to burn my pans. I find that reducing it to a lower temperature, it works a lot better. But my favourite spray of all is the Aldi version of this. It is incredible. Doesn't leave any residues in your pan. I just wish they did more variety in it, so they did a garlic one, a chilli one in the Aldi spray. That's why I have to turn to Frylight sometimes. But that is my thoughts and opinions on Frylight and how I personally use it. If I had a choice of what I would use all the time, it would be the Aldi spray. I just find it, you can fry it at a high temperature. It doesn't mark your pans if at a high temperature, and it's cost effective as well. You don't have to wait until it goes on sale or buying it from like your Home Bargains or your places like that to get it at a reasonable price. Aldi is at a reasonable price all the time. So that's my favourite. The only downside to the Aldi spray is they don't have like the flavours like the garlic, the barbecue, the avocado, the butter. I think they do have butter. No, they have olive oil and sunflower oil in Aldi. I've used them, I absolutely love them, and the husband shouldn't have got one yesterday. So there's my thoughts and feelings, and my lights have come from my kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna sit and sit. I am going to sit, but I'm going to teach, teach the children some angle work for Max, and Grace has got to learn some sign language for a song for her expedition work. So let's get on with it. So my lunch day is some more Aldi sushi. So I'm having the vegetable one and the duck and chicken, and then I've just started this and I'm only on page 67, and oh my goodness me, I am gripped. I love Catherine Hughes. She's an amazing author and this is her newest book. And then I've got a Vinto remix which is free on the plan, so that is my lunch for today. So it's a bit later on and I'm just starting to prep tea. Whilst I'm doing that, I've got a black coffee with some sweetener in it, and I'm having 2 easy peelers. So Chris is home and he's done my lights. So as you can see, it's quite dark here. So then I've got a little remote here. I go on. Look how bright it is. And then we can go yellow, purple, green, pink. Yeah, red. We can go lighter, darker, purple, blue. I just like the white, but I'm so happy. So tea tonight, look how bright it is. Oh, so happy. So tonight's tea is 2 little kebabs. I'll show you what they are in a minute. Spinach, which is speed food, sweet corn, which is free, and some cinnamon wood chips, which are free on the plan. The kebabs are these. They are from Aldi. They are the 5% fat barbecue beef kebabs. They are gorgeous. They're half a sin each, so I've got a sin's worth there, and I cannot wait to eat this. So this is my photo wall. So basically my mum and dad bought this property, which is the barn here, well, over 30 some years ago now, and my grandma and granddad lived in this white house here. So it was the granary here where the horses were kept, and then here was the farmhouse, and my mum and dad bought the barn and then converted it, and this is the step process to get it to where it is now today. I've ran out of the special tape, photo tape, so there's one more row to put up there, but I just absolutely love it. There's me as a little girl helping out. So yeah, my mum and dad had the barn, and then we got to live in it now. It's so nice that I can live in it, and I have the special memories as a little girl, and seeing it through my kids' eyes, it's just really extra special for me, and something I don't take for granted. I'm very, very lucky indeed. So yeah, it's just how it's the process of it. That's where my grandma, that's where the horses were kept. So yeah, it's just so a little thing to keep, and yeah, I just love it. There's my dad helping out the garden, what it used to look like. Me again helping, or hindering, as my mum and dad would say. And the legend, my granddad, what a man he was. So yeah, I can't wait to put the extra row up to show the completion of what it looks like today. I just love it. It's just a little bit of a memorabilia wall, and yeah, I'm really proud of it because this property means so much to me because of like my granddad living next door with my grandma, and then my mum and dad living here, and I grew up here, and then being able to see my children grow up here. It's a very, very special house indeed. My dressing gown has just been freshly washed and it is so cozy and smells beautiful. Best feeling ever. Anyway, as you can just heard, the kettle is just boiled. I'm having a black coffee with some sweetener. I think that's a given by now. I'm having 2 easy peelers and a 3.5 Weight Watchers caramel wafer. And look at the brightness under there. Just to let you know that they're not battery powered. They are from the electric as well. Oh, look how bright it is. Just little things like this make such a difference. I think the cost, if you are interested in these, we have them behind our TV in our bedroom, so it has a right nice glow, so it's not too bright in your face. Yeah, I love them. I think they're $16.99 from Amazon, and this is a 5 meter strip, and then you just cut it between 2 copper things. So we were at 4 meters, so we just cut it off, and yeah, amazing. I absolutely love it. It's been a really good, productive day. So I'm going to sit and see what's on telly for a bit, and then I'm going to have an early night. So yeah, I'm going to get a coffee, eat my easy peelers, have that. Oh, I've just remembered, I have some grapes in the freezer, and I'll be having grapes with some grapes with my jelly on for 1.5 cents. So that'll be it. So I hope you've had a wonderful Monday. As always, food optimised, sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye.